Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. And I want to tell you something that just came to my attention. In fact, 2 mornings ago, I get a text from a former board member in Meissner, and he said to me, "Have you seen this? What do you know about this?" And he included the warning that came from Akwesasne, and it was from the environmental group there that had been sampling the waters that flow into that area. And so here's what the warning is. It said that they're saying there's a warning against swimming in the Grass River, the Racket River, and the St. Regis River, all which flow down and empty into the St. Lawrence River. They said the St. Lawrence is okay, but the warning is that there's an indication or observance of PIB in these waters. Now, what is PIB? It's a pathological indicator bacteria that says that there could be fecal matter in this water, and that can be a runoff from manure, from farms. I mean, it's almost, I would think, almost in any area where there's people that live nearby. It's pretty much impossible for this not to happen from time to time. It's not that it isn't really important, but this same warning has been put in place in other years in the recent past. And in the springtime, and we're late spring now, we're early summer, but in the springtime, there's such an elevation of water levels. There's so much water that is flowing down through the streams and little creeks and so forth. And a lot of times it leaches into the soil along it, and you can have a runoff of bacteria. It's common. It's also important that you know this, because when people go swimming, a lot of times their mouths become open and you take water in, and it's a possibility of having this come into your body. You know, it's similar also to the time that there's warnings of different algae that is observed in different waterways, and how dangerous that can be, not only for you to go swimming and get that algae into your body or through your skin or whatever, but for your pets. So I think it's important to be aware of different studies, different times that people take water samples and take a closer look. I think it's great that environmental organization on the reservation is doing this. I think they do a great service to us by monitoring these water conditions. And so just be aware. And you can constantly be looking this information like this up online. It's something we didn't have years ago. But now we have all these means of communication, from Facebook to different websites and so forth, that all you got to do is Google it, and you can find most of this information. And it is important for us to be aware of it. I don't think it affects the health of the fish at all. And it probably doesn't affect how safe those fish are to eat, because once you cook the meat, you're fine. But still, it's important that you be aware that these contaminants can flow into our waterways. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.